Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. Most importantly, please hit that subscribe button. So this video, this live stream, is going to be a review of 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication. Our first example problem is 743 times 228. And we're going to go through step by step how to solve that problem. So when you see a problem like this, I want you to think of it as a bunch of separate single-digit problems where you would group if the product is 10 or more. So we are going to start out in the ones place. We're going to start out by multiplying 3 times 8. 3 times 8 equals 24. Now, because our product is more than 10, we will need to regroup. So the 4 in 24 goes in the ones place. The 2 in 24 gets carried over to the tens place. Next, we're going to multiply 4 times 8, and then we have to add the 2 that we carried over. So 4 times 8 equals 32. 32 plus 2 equals 34. So again, we need to regroup. The 4 in 34 goes in the tens place. The 3 in 34 gets carried over to the hundreds place. Next, we multiply 7 times 8, and then we have to add the 3 that we carried over. So multiplying 7 times 8 equals 56. 56 plus 3 equals 59. So far we have multiplied 743 times 8. Next, we have to multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the tens place. Since both digits in the ones place have already been multiplied, we're going to put a 0 in the ones place. So next we multiply 3 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. We do not need to regroup there because our product is less than 10. We only regroup if our product is 10 or more. Next, we multiply 4 times 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. Again, no regrouping needed. All right, last, we're going to multiply 7 times 2. 7 times 2 equals 14. So one more round of multiplication now. Next, we are going to multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the hundreds place. And since both digits in the ones and tens place have been multiplied, we put a 0 in the ones place, and we put a 0 in the tens place. So 3 times 2 equals 6. 4 times 2 equals 8. Again, no regrouping needed for either of those because we only regroup when our product is 10 or more. Next, we multiply 7 times 2, which is 14. Now to get our final answer, we have to add these 3 numbers together. So we need to add together 5,944 plus 14,860 plus 148,600. So starting in the ones place, 4 plus 0 equals 4. 4 plus 6 equals 10. We have a 0 here, so 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Plus 8 equals 18. Plus 6 equals 24. 4, carry the 2. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Plus 4 equals 11. Plus 8 equals 19. 9, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 4 equals 6. Now, no digits in the 10,000s place except for at the very bottom. So when there's no digits, we assume there's zeros. So 0 plus 1 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 743 times 228 equals 169,404. All right, moving on to our next example problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really Helps the algorithm. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. Shout out to Mr. C. All right, we are erasing and we are getting ready for the next problem. All right, next example problem. Here we go. So we have 194 times 562. So we start in the ones place, multiplying 4 times 2. 4 times 2 equals 8. Next, we multiply 9 times 2. 9 times 2 equals 18. Since our sum is more than 10, we have to regroup. The 8 and 18 goes in the tens place. The 1 and 18 gets carried over to the hundreds place. 1 times 2 equals 2, plus 1 equals 3. All right, next, we multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the tens place. Since both digits in the ones place have already been multiplied, we're putting a 0 in the ones place. 4 times 6 equals 24. So the 4 and 24 goes in the tens place. The 2 and 24 gets carried over to what's going to be the hundreds place. 9 times 6 equals 54. Plus 2 equals 56. 6, carry the 5. 1 times 6 equals 6. Plus 5 equals 11. Shout out to everybody tuning in and everybody in the chat. And shout out to the person that said yay math. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button. All right. Now for the next round, we have to multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the hundreds place. And since we've already multiplied both digits in the ones and tens place, we're going to put a 0 in the ones place and a 0 in the tens place. So 4 times 5 equals 20. 0, carry the 2. 9 times 5 equals 45, plus 2 equals 47. 7, carry the 4. Running out of room here. 1 times 5 equals 5, plus 4 equals 9. All right, well, if you don't get it, stay in the chat. I think by the end of the video, you will get it. It's probably easier if you follow me like from the very beginning. I think you came in mid-problem, but I'm glad you're here. So now we got to add these 3 numbers together to get our final answer. So 8 plus 0 equals 8. 8 plus 4 plus 0 equals 12. 2 carry the 1. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Plus 6 equals 10. Plus 0 equals 10. 0 carry the 1. 1 plus 1 plus 7 equals 9. 1 plus 9 equals 10. And we have our final answer. 194 times 562 equals 109,028. It is a lot. These are pretty big numbers. All right, next example. I might make this next example my last example because you're correct. This is a lot. These are very, very big numbers, and they do require a lot of steps here. But here we go. Next example problem. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri show. Shout out to Mr. C. So next example, we have 289 times 123. So think of this 3 rounds of multiplication. First thing we're going to do, we're going to multiply each of the top digits times the bottom digit in the ones place. So we are going to start out with 9 times 3. 9 times 3 equals 27. Now, since our product is more than 10, we have to regroup. So the 7 and 27 goes in the ones place. The 2 and 27 gets carried over to the tens place. So next we multiply 8 times 3, and then whatever our answer is, we have to add 2 to that answer. We always have to add what we carry over. So 8 times 3 equals 24, plus 2 equals 26. So the 6 and 26 goes in the tens place. The 2 and 26 gets carried over to the hundreds place. Two times 3 equals 6, plus 2 equals 8. So now, second round, the multiplication, we multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the tens place. All right, we start out with 9 times 2. 9 times 2 equals 18. Oh, before we get into the second round, we have to put a 0 in the ones place, since both numbers in the ones place have already been multiplied. All right, here we go. 9 times 2 equals 18, so 8, carry the 1. So the 8 and 18 goes in the tens place. The 1 and 18 gets carried over to the hundreds place. So 8 times 2 equals 16, plus 1 equals 17. So now 7, carry the 1. Two times 2 equals 4. 4 plus 1 equals 5. So we have one more round of multiplication now. Next, we got to multiply the top 3 digits times the bottom digit in the hundreds place. Both digits in the ones and tens place have been multiplied, so we're putting a 0 in the ones place and a 0 in the tens place. Now from here, multiplication is very simple because anything multiplied by 1 stays the same. So 9 times 1 equals 9. 8 times 1 equals 8. 2 times 1 equals 2. And no regroupings needed because anytime our product is 9 or less, we don't need to regroup. We only regroup when we have a product that's 10 or more. So now we're going to add these 3 numbers together to get our final answer. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 6 plus 8 plus 0 equals 14. 4 carry the 1. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Plus 7 equals 16. Plus 9 equals 25. 5 carry the 2. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Plus 8 equals 15. 5 carry the 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And we have our final answer. 289 times 123 equals 35,547. All right, that is my live stream for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading that you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will try to do a future video on that skill. Until next time, I'm Mr. Camilleri. This is the Mr. Camilleri Show YouTube channel. and I'm signing off. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and everybody that hit the like button. I appreciate you. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. It's the Mr. C. It's the Mr. Camilleri Show. Shout out to Mr. C. Please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all next time.